All right, let's talk some NBA here on Send It In. We got two play-in games tonight in the association. We got Atlanta traveling to Orlando. Winner of that game gets the 7 seed in the Eastern Conference and will take on Boston in the first round. Magic are a 5.5-point favorite. The total is 218.5. I am staying far away from this spread because the Magic and the Hawks have played 4 times this season. They've really only played 3 times, though. These teams met in the final day of the regular season, but both teams pretty much rested all their important players. So like Paolo and Franz Wagner didn't play for Orlando. Trae Young didn't play for Atlanta, that kind of thing. So I really don't count that game. The other 3 games, when all those guys were out there, the games were decided by 6, 7, and 7 points. And here we are with the spread of 5.5. So that number's right on the money. I'm not touching it at all. I do like the under, though, in the game at 218.5. I also like the first half under at 112.5 as well. All 4 games between the Magic and the Hawks eclipse 218 points or more. So these are pretty high-scoring games. Keep in mind, though, these are 2 teams that have pretty young players on their roster. Certainly Orlando, this is only their second taste of playoff basketball. I know the Hawks have some veteran players, certainly Trae Young leading the way, but I think there are going to be some nerves, and with the Magic being one of the better defensive teams in the NBA, I think could be a little bit of a shaky start. So I like the first half under, like the full game under, 218.5 as well. A couple player props that I like in this game. We'll start with the number one overall pick, Zachary Richardson, under 11.5 points at -130. I like going under. Again, it's his first taste of playoff basketball. As the season's been going on, Richardson has been getting a lot better for Atlanta. But with this being his first playoff game, and outside of Trae Young, what's key for Atlanta is who's going to be that go-to second and third option for them tonight. And if they win, or if they win in a couple days and make it into the quarterfinal round as the 8th seed, they got to find that second scorer outside of Trae Young. So whether that's a Kongwu, whether that's Richardson, whether that's Karis LeVert, whoever it is, I'm going under 11.5 points for him. It's going to be interesting to see how Quinn Snyder manages his bench. With this being a rookie on the road, does he get a little bit rattled? Again, he's going up against one of the better defensive teams in the NBA, so I like 11.5 points for him. I also like Franz Wagner over 6.5 rebounds tonight at -110. It's probably my favorite prop in both of the 2 games. Franz against Atlanta in 3 games this season, 6, 7, and 7 rebounds. So he's been right on the number all 3 of those games. The big difference, though, this is a playoff game. So Franz Wagner's probably playing like 43 of the 48 minutes tonight. He's going to be out there a ton. And because I like the under at 218.5 and all of the regular season meetings between these 2 teams pretty much went over, that means we're going to get more missed shots, more opportunities for rebounds, and I hope that should lead us to Franz Wagner going over 6.5 rebounds tonight for Orlando. Then in the other game, we got Grizzlies and Warriors. Golden State favored by 6.5 with a total of 229.5. Staying away from the spread, staying away from the total. If I had a lean, it would probably be towards Memphis plus the points. Think Golden State wins. 6.5 is a lot of points, though. And you look at Memphis and what they did against Golden State in the regular season, they had some pretty impressive wins. They beat them by 50 earlier in the year. Almost feels like one of these games where the Grizzlies either win outright or the Warriors just smash them and win by double digits. So I think there's a lot of volatility in this game tonight. I'm staying away from the side and the total. A couple of props that I do like, though. Desmond Bane over 4.5 assists tonight for Memphis. He has gone over this in 3 of 4 meetings against the Warriors this season, including a game where he had 10 assists. And then I'm going for a little bit of a long shot with Draymond Green, 3 or more 3-pointers tonight at plus 310. Draymond's been tempting at a lot more 3-pointers this season. He's gotten a lot more comfortable from downtown. When these 2 teams played pretty recently, remember, this was the game where Steph went off for 52. He had 12 3-pointers against the Grizzlies. Draymond had 7 3-pointers in that game. So the last time Memphis saw Golden State, Curry went nuclear. He went for over 50. He hit 12 threes. You know they're going to trap him on every screen. Jimmy Butler's certainly going to get his, but Draymond's going to get some opportunities from 3-point range. He's going to get some good looks. If Draymond hits his first or second 3 and he gets confidence, he's going to continue to shoot it. I like 3 or more 3-pointers for Draymond at plus 310. I certainly think it is worth a look tonight against the Grizzlies. Those are our plays tonight in the NBA play-in games.